stepping. In your club, we got a lot of weapons. Yeah.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you enjoyed the content, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. In this one, we're going to be doing an Indiana Pacers rebuild. Let's get right into it. So, as you might know, the Indiana Pacers have been in this kind of weird state in the NBA where they weren't good enough to compete for a championship, but they also weren't bad to get top draft picks. But now, it seems like they're more going in the direction of a rebuild, building around young players, and of course their top piece, Tyrese Halliburton. Obviously they drafted Mathurin, really good wing in this past draft. A lot of good pieces on this team, so I'm excited to get into this one. And there's been a lot of rumors for a long time that Miles Turner would be traded from the Pacers. Nothing concrete yet, and it's looking like it's kind of 50-50 at this point what the Pacers are going to do with him. But I'm going to try to move him here because in this rebuild, I see us going younger and getting a few draft picks here to the Grizzlies. They didn't really play Steven Adams in the playoffs. They like a more versatile center like Miles Turner. And Steven Adams is only on a one-year deal, so he wouldn't hurt us long term. Plus, we get to add a couple of draft picks. They want a couple of second-round picks for first-round picks, so we'll do that for Miles Turner. So not the highest of returns for Miles Turner, but we still get to upgrade some draft picks there. I think he's just kind of one-dimensional at this point. Yeah, he can hit a couple threes, but I think that's around the market he'll get. But this is going to be the rotation in year one. So here in year one, Jokic is going to win the MVP. Rookie of the year isn't going to be accurate because of the roster change, and it was Cade, but there are all the awards. Also, the draft picks aren't going to be 100% perfect, but let's see if anyone got on an All-NBA team. And Tyrese Halliburton, All-NBA second team. Cannot say I was expecting that at all. 24-8, really efficient, but I do think he does have that kind of potential. Just wasn't expecting this in the first year of this rebuild because he's still super young, but tons of potential. And kind of as I expected with this super young team and not really a star on this team yet, we're going to finish in the bottom of the East, not in the play-in. Actually, we almost made the play-in as the 11th seed, but we're just going to miss out. So we will be in the lottery again. Buddy Hield had a really nice season. Maybe we'll look to trade him in the offseason. Benedict and Chris Duarte also had pretty good seasons as well. And the NBA champions are going to be the Toronto Raptors, with the finals MVP being Siakam. And we are projected the number 11 pick here in the draft lottery, so let's see if we get lucky here and jump up. It looks like we won't, so we will have pick 11. Maybe we can make some trades before the draft. And I'm going to try to move Buddy Hield here because he had an amazing season, almost averaged 20 points a game on 45% from 3, so he has some good value here. He just doesn't fit our timeline. He's already 30 years old. So we're going to try to send him to the Heat. They can always use some shooting, and we get a couple of picks. And with the 11th pick in the draft, I was going to trade up, but Derek Lively II fell right into our lap. We just got rid of the Miles Turner. We're not bringing back Steven Adams, so we need our franchise center. Derek Lively looks really good out of the 2023 draft class. And we did have the Boston Celtics first round pick as well, so we're going to take another guy here, Sky Clark, who just has a lot of potential, might be our bench piece going forward. And with those couple of moves, this is what the rotation is going to be looking like. Tyrese, Ben Mathurin at the 2, Chris Duarte at the 3, Isaiah Jackson and Derek Lively. Bench is looking pretty young, not as good as last year, but we'll see what we can do. And after year 2, Jokic is going to win another MVP. That's 4 in a row. Wembanyama on the Thunder with Chet Holmgren, that's kind of nasty, is going to win Rookie of the Year. All NBA teams, let's see if Tyrese made it. He did have a couple of injuries. Injuries are on, so that's probably why he didn't make it. But Derek Lively, all rookie first team, pretty good stats. And in this season, we actually did worse than last year, which kind of makes sense as we lost Steven Adams and we also traded Buddy Hield away. And also Tyrese was hurt for a large part of the season. So we will have another high draft pick. Maybe we can get a top 3, top 5 pick and add another really good player. But Ben Mathurin had a nice jump in his second season. Derek Lively had a really good season as well. And Jokic is going to win his first Finals MVP, his first championship ever, as they beat the Celtics in 7. So we are projected the number 6 pick here. Let's see if we can get lucky and jump up here into the top 4. We have a pretty solid chance. And we're actually going to get the number 2 overall pick in this draft. It is an auto-generated draft, but let's see if we can still get someone good there. So we're sitting here at number 2 in the draft, and I don't love any of the prospects, so I think I'm going to trade back because we do need a power forward, and there's someone I like there, but I don't really want to reach for him at 2. So if we can trade down with the Pelicans at number 5 and add a couple more first rounders, then I'll be happy with that. So we'll see if we can get maybe 2 more on top of the 5th pick to trade down 3 spots. Might be a reach, and they're asking for TJ McConnell and a second. Yeah, I'm willing to do that to get 2 first round picks, so we're going to trade down here. And we are going to take Adelson Covington here at pick number 5. Best power forward in the class, and we do need a power forward going forward. That was ironic, but we are going to select him. Looks like he has some good potential. Pretty good shooter as well. And just like the Pacers went after Ayton in restricted free agency this year, we're going to go after Jordan Poole, and we're going to overpay him. So we'll see if the Warriors match this, because there's not a lot of free agents that really want to go to Indiana unless they're restricted, and we're going to overpay for them. I like Jordan Poole, bring him in. He's still super young, got a lot of potential, and the Warriors do not match that. So after missing out on Ayton because the Suns matched, the Warriors decide to not match that $30 million a year for 3-year contract on Jordan Poole, which kind of makes sense if they're bringing back Steph Curry, Clay, Draymond, and Wiggins. Like, they might not want to pay that much money to keep Jordan Poole around. We also signed Kobe White as our backup point guard. Let's see what we can do. And I'm surprised that Tyrese Halliburton is only a one-time All-Star, but he somehow he didn't make it when he was All-NBA. So Zion is going to win MVP here for the Pelicans, and Rookie of the Year is going to be Casey Stewart, who went number 1 overall. Caleb Love, Most Improved. Let's see if Tyrese made it back on an All-NBA team. It looks like he did not, which is surprising because I think he had pretty decent stats. All rookie team, Covington there. And we finally get into the play-in tournament as we're the 7th seed, so we'll have a pretty good chance here to at least make the playoffs. But hopefully we can win in the first game. Let's check out the stats here. Tyrese, pretty solid season. Jordan Poole, also a pretty good season. Mathurin also doing good as he's now our small forward, and Duarte off the bench. Pretty solid stats all around. And we are going to take down the veteran Celtics at this point in the first game of the play-in tournament. So we will be the number 7 seed. We'll see if we can do some damage in the playoffs. And in round 2, we are somehow going to defeat the Orlando Magic, who's another young team but super talented. Number 2 seed goes down here in the second round. So I don't know how this is happening, but we're about to sweep the Toronto Raptors, and we do, to move on to the conference finals. I don't know if they had injuries or what, but we're going on to the next round. And the impressive Cinderella run is going to come to an end here as the Pistons are going to take us down here in 6 games. Really impressive run from the play-in tournament to the conference finals, but Cade and Ivy Duran are just going to be too much. But we have more experience. We'll see if we can get to the finals next season. And it looks like the Timberwolves did take down the Pistons. Anthony Edwards is your finals MVP. Solid team over there in Minnesota. And I don't think we'll be able to get lucky this season in the lottery, as we only have the 13th pick in the lottery, and we don't. So we will be picking at 13. Let's see who we get. Since we are trying to be competitive, win a championship at this point, we're going to try to add some more depth here. Michael Porter Jr., who averaged 18 on super great efficiency. So we're going to try to trade for him here with the Nuggets, give up a big package. Number 13th pick in the draft, O'Shea Brissett. Actually, we will add the 22nd pick. Maybe they'll do this. Looks like they don't want to, so we'll have to throw in maybe the 24th pick, and that gets it done. And even trading away 3 first-round picks for Michael Porter Jr., we still had 2 first-round picks in this draft, taking the best available players. Big men, Gabe Goodwin, center, so he's going to be nice for us, and also a shooting guard, Gerardo Chavez. And now this team is looking like a potential championship contender. We re-signed Tyrese Halliburton to a Supermax rookie extension, so he'll be with us for the remainder of this rebuild. Jordan Poole there, Ben Mathurin. We added Michael Porter for the shooting, Derek Lively. This team is looking really nice. Tyrese Halliburton is going to be an all-star starter this season, 2-time all-star. Let's see how we did. The MVP for the season is going to be Cade Cunningham. Zach Copeland, Rookie of the Year. Looks like no Pacers won any awards. But Tyrese Halliburton, you see it right there. All NBA first team, putting up insane stats. 10 assists a game is hard to do. But he's looking like just a beast out there. Superstar, 91 overall. Let's see if he can do something in the playoffs, because we did last year, but we need to finish it off with that championship. Let's see if anyone else on the Pacers won an award. Halliburton also on the all defensive first team. He's just a beast. And it makes sense that we are the number 2 seed in the East, with Tyrese Halliburton having one of the craziest seasons for a point guard. Looking at the player stats, here it is. Benedict Mathurin, second leading scorer. Jordan Poole and Michael Porter almost averaging 18 a game as well. Everyone else, pretty good stats all around. Let's check out the team stats here. How did we do on offense? We were top 5 defensively. And in the first round here, as one of the top seeds, we are going to take down the Charlotte Hornets, who didn't add much to their roster, so we're going to beat them in 5 games. Crucial moments here in round 2 as we are down 3-2 to the Cavs, and Darius Garland hits a fade, and that is going to make it a 1-point game here in game 6. And now we have the ball. Chris Duarte dribbling. Who's going to get this shot? Derek Lively with the screen. Duarte pulls up, misses, but Lively gets the rebound and puts it back in, putting us up 3. This here to force a game 7, or for the Cavs to close out the series here in round 2. Garland with the screen. He doesn't pull up, still dribbling. He has a wide open man, and he misses. I don't even know who that was, but they missed the open shot. Derek Lively here at the line. Not sure if he can shoot free throws. He misses the first one. This one to put us up 4 with no timeouts left for the Cavs, and he misses both. That is tragic. Garland with the ball. Cavs can send it to overtime, and they miss, so that is going to do it. There will be a game 7 in the second round. And in this game 7, it was close, but it's going to be a 140-point performance for the Pacers, as we'll be back to the conference finals. And the Pistons are not in this conference finals. It's going to be the Hawks, which lets us get to the NBA finals. Trae Young and company, not enough with John Collins. So we'll see who we play in the finals, but first time for the Pacers in a long time. And it is the OKC Thunder in the finals, who are going to be losing here by 40 points to the Pacers at home. And that is going to do it. The Indiana Pacers are the NBA champions. Tyrese Halliburton and company with the ring. I honestly did not expect this, because there's a lot more teams with a lot more star power, but the chemistry on this team was just amazing. The shooting, just everything that you need in a team. So they're going to get it done. Tyrese Halliburton is going to be your finals MVP. So there you have it. The Indiana Pacers are going to win the championship. There are the stats for Halliburton: 25 and 10 on great efficiency. We'll do one more year just to round out the 5-year rebuild. So we are going to run it back here with pretty much the exact same team, because why not? We won a championship. We extended Ben Mathurin to a rookie extension, making a ton of money at this point. Chris Duarte also getting a nice extension, so see if we can win back-to-back titles. And Tyrese Halliburton is still going to be our only all-star, but he is an all-star starter again, so that's good to see. And Cade Cunningham is going to win another MVP back-to-back. I was hoping Tyrese can maybe take that next jump and win an MVP, but that's alright, because it's all about winning championships. Tyrese, though, putting up some amazing stats. He could have been in that conversation for the MVP, but Cade putting up some also really good stats, so it makes sense there. Anyone else on any of the teams, it doesn't look like it. So there you have it. Number 2 overall seed again. Pistons were the number 1 seed. I guess that was the deciding factor for the MVP here. But that's okay, because we'll try to beat the Pistons in the playoffs, as they already beat us once. Here are the stats. Pretty much the same stats. Everyone playing solid. I really like how this team was built. Lively, putting up solid stats, and pretty much the same blocks as Miles Turner. So we're still a really good offensive team. And this was an exact rematch of last year, the 2 against the 7, but the Hornets aren't going to be enough to knock us off, so we'll move on to the second round. But the Magic get their revenge here, as they will be moving on to the conference finals. As you know, we had a meetup with them, we beat them once, aren't able to do it again here, so they'll be in the finals. And no shame in losing to the champion here, as the Magic are going to be the winners. Keontae George, who was just drafted along with, I believe, Derek Lively, is going to win the finals MVP. But here is the roster. Let me know what you guys thought of the rebuild. Let me know what other teams you guys want to see. If you liked it, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.